G'day footy fans and welcome to my Boothy's AFL Fantasy Dream Team podcast. We are 4 days away from the first game and I thought today I would actually give you an example of a dream team in totality. So here I have an under 24 dream team. In other words, every player on the first match will be under 24 years of age, so 23 or less. So here it goes. D1 Adams, Collingwood 622. D2 Doherty, Carlton 609. D3 Lloyd, dual position as a mid as well, Sydney 521. They're all about 23 years of age. Hunt from Melbourne is a little bit younger, 342, looks great, got 107 in JLT3. Jones from Sydney got 100 the other day as well. He looks like he's going to become more of a midfielder at 333. And Marchbank from Carlton, the chop out third defender, who's 21 now from GWS at 205. Now the bench there, you might have to sort of shuffle that when you find out the teams on Wednesday or Thursday this week, because Zach Guthrie and Hibbard from North Melbourne and Geelong are under 23, but they may well not be playing, so you may want to change those two. Now, just going across to the right-hand side, we'll do the midfielders next. So Neil from Freo is 671, he's your captain. Tom Mitchell from Hawthorn, who's gone from Sydney, 638, your vice-captain. Matt Crouch from Adelaide, 564, who promises to get 30 possessions this year and get over 100. Josh Kelly from GWS, probably similar, 542. Parrish and Oliver, the first-year players from last year, both look fantastic, both high draft picks, both played lots of games, and they both look great during the summer. So Parrish at 446, Oliver at 416 for the second years. Sheed from West Coast, 361, who's pretty good value still. He's coming into his fourth season, I reckon. And Pau Pepper from Port, the first-year player at 216 as mid-8. And then on the bench, Pickett, make him an emergency from Carlton because he should be playing Thursday night. And Barrett from Brisbane, who looked good in the JLT, the 3 games. The rucks underneath, Grundy from Collingwood, who looks one of the best. Nankervis from Richmond, who will be the standalone ruckman on the back of the injuries and Marrich's sort of age and where they're at. So those two are obviously great ruckmen to choose to save a bit of money. And then Cameron emergency from Sydney on the bench, and Bruce from North Melbourne. Now in the forward line, going back to the left there underneath, F1 McRae, one of the premier forwards this year, 596, followed by Caleb Daniel, third-year player from Bulldogs, who I love, 479. Jack Steele from St Kilda, who's come from GWS as well, 432. Boyd, Western Bulldogs, who looks like being the only ruckman pretty much in round 1 at 347. He can swap also with Nankervis into the ruck if you need him in another round. Taranto looks like a fantastic first-year player along with Pau Pepper, 248, and then Matt Kennedy from GWS if he's in round 1, but just keep an eye on that before Friday's lockout at 194. Now Butler, emergency for Richmond playing on Thursday night, and Houston from Port Adelaide, who looks like getting a game, has been upgraded to keep them under 24. So that's a bit of fun. That's a dream team with under 24-year-olds. It will cost you $10,962, so you've actually got $38 left to play with. If you want to change any of those around, feel free to. So that's an under 24 dream team. As I said, to give you a sample of what you could have, 1 Port player, no Gold Coast players, to keep in line with what I've said about that. The ruckmen have buys in different rounds as well, which is another thing to consider. Grundy in round 13 his buy, and Nankervis has his buy in round 12. So you need to consider that as well. And Boyd actually around 11, so they complement each other really well. There's 3 ruckmen throughout the season. And a balance of players from teams, no more than 3 players from the one club. You might want to check on that, but I'm pretty sure I got that right, excluding the emergency type guys. But on the field, 3 players from one club, no more, is ideal. I think I've got 3 Bulldogs players in the forward line, but none anywhere else, and a few Collingwood players. And that's because those teams have got really good under 24 players this season. So that's it. Have a look, have a play. If you're interested, do it. Bit of fun. I'm not doing this team myself, but it's similar to some of the teams to my team, I should say, or some of the teams within my family. But I'm not doing one exactly the same. So feel free, have a go. Maybe tweak 1 or 2 with the names I've given you. Have a bit of fun. Please subscribe. Please like. Please share. And please comment. And good luck. Bye for now.